Hi all, welcome to the LRDI section discussion of Mock 20. So first let's scan the entire paper. Let's first try to understand the level of difficulty of each question. Then we'll get to know the level of difficulty of the entire paper. Then we'll arrange these questions in the increasing order of the difficulties. Okay, and then we'll solve all the sets. And at the end we'll discuss the ideal score that anyone should get in this paper. Clear? So let's get started with the first question. So a car servicing company has 10 LED boards which are fitted on a wall. Each of them displays 1 minute. Each of them displays the digit from 0 to 9. They are programmed in such a way that when any car enters the workshop for service, the registration number on the car number plate will appear on the wall as a digit on the wall mounted LED board shall glow to show a 4-digit number. Okay. So on Monday, 4 cars of different colors, that is red, white, black, and gray, entered the workshop. Due to faulty software, the only thing that got noted down was the number of times each LED board glowed in total after the 4 cars entered. Hence, the following data was collected. So the numbers on the cars were a 4-digit number. So you have 4 cars, so you need to have 16 numbers in total. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 5, 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. Okay, and we are given with 7 statements to determine the registration number of each car. Okay, so this is a question from either puzzle or number logic, numeric logic. Okay, now the registration number of each car has a factor of 5. So the registration numbers of all the cars is a multiple of 5. Except the white car, all the other cars have at least 3 different digits. So white car has at least only 1 digit or 2 digits. Okay, so digits were repeated. Okay, for white car. Now the registration number of black car has the highest value numerically. Perfect. Now the registration number of red car has 4 different digits, 3 of which are not present in the registration number of any of the other 3 cars. The difference between the registration numbers of red car and gray car has a maximum value of 600 and a minimum value of 500. The registration number of white car is exactly a factor of registration number of black car. The sum of the digits of the registration number of white car is 8. So these are the 7 statements given, and if you observe, all the 4 cars, all the 4 questions were definite questions. Right. So you'll be ended up having a definite set for this question. Perfect. So this looks like a doable question for me. So depends on the remaining questions also, but yes. Okay, if all the remaining 3 sets are difficult, I can definitely give it a try. Clear? Now, this is an intense competition for getting into Indian team for 2 slots of openers. BCCI selection committee decides to closely monitor Dilip Trophy matches for the purpose. To keep the performance in proper perspective, it is, however, decided to avoid the player grades instead of recording the run scored directly. So the players were given grades, but not recording the run scored directly. Formula for grades is as under. So 100 or more, grade A 50 to 99, grade B 34 to 49, grade C 33 or less, grade A. Okay. Performance of the 3 openers PQR in the 4 matches in which they participated is under. So we have 3 players here. PQR, they played 4 matches. So you need to determine the grade scored by each of these players in those 4 matches, and for that you are given with 6 statements. Okay, every player scored at least 1 century, and in at least one century was scored in every match. So in every match you will be having grade A for sure. And for each player also you need to have a grade A for sure. In 2 of the matches, Q scored 0 and 30. No other scores of Q or any other players were less than 40. So Q got F grade in 2 matches. Okay, so Q scored 0 and 30 in those 2 matches, and none of the other players P and R have grade F in any of these 4 matches. Now, in each of the following matches, the grades obtained by the 3 openers were all different. Perfect. So, however, it was only in match 1 and match 3 that grades not awarded to any of the 3 openers were identical. Okay. It was only in match 1 and match 3 that grades not awarded. Okay. So please be careful, guys. To any of these 3 openers for identical. Now R secured the same grade in both match 2 and match 4. P in match 4 received the same grade as Q in his first match and R in his third match. None of them secured that grade in match 2. In one of the matches, P obtained the same grade as in match 3. However, the grades of Q and R in these 2 matches were different. Only if this particular match was only in this particular match was a half century scored and a player got a F grade simultaneous. Perfect. Okay, and we are given with points for each grades A, B, C, and 4, 3, 1, 0 respectively. Now, if I look at the questions, at least how many runs were scored by Q in match 3? Consider the following statements. P and R both failed to score half centuries in match 2. Q passes the selection based on points. Which player scored maximum aggregate runs in the 4 matches? Consider the following statements. The average of runs scored. So questions are a little bit tricky, but you can solve this puzzle for sure. You can determine the grades got by P, Q, and R in match 1, match 2, match 3, and match 4. But here, questions. Okay, questions seem to be a little tricky. So if you are good at puzzles, you can solve this set when compared to the previous set. Or if you're good with numbers and these things and numeric logic, you can solve the first set and then you can solve this set. So I'll be solving set 1 first and then I'll be solving set 2 first. Clear, guys? Because these 4 are definite questions, isn't it? Now coming to third question. So this is a question that was repeated from the previous mocks. So we have already discussed this in one of the previous mocks. So I won't be discussing this now, and I don't expect you guys to solve this set because there is no use of solving the this question again and again. So score అయితే వస్తుంది, but it's not useful. Okay. So if you have not attempted that mock in which this question has appeared previously, then you can try attempting this. Okay. Now coming to last question. Since dietitian prepared a diet chart for him for the month of May, which had 7 different types of food to be consumed during different days. Types of food included chicken, fish, eggs, green vegetables, whole grain, milk products, and foods. Further, on a particular day of the week throughout the month, he ate the same type of food. For example, on all Mondays, he had the same type of food, and so on for all days of the week. Further, the following information is known about the type of the food he ate on some days of May. On 8th May. So here we are given with date. So this question has an indirect application of calendars, I believe. Okay. So on 8th May, Seen did not eat fish, while on 23rd May, Seen ate eggs only. Now here the important point is like fourth one. There were 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays in that May. Okay, so this tells me that there is an indirect application of calendars here. So you'll be having 7 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, till Sunday, and you have 7 types of food. So based on the given information, you need to determine on which day Seen has eaten which type of food. So comparatively, from comparing this one and second set, I consider this easy if you're very good at calendars and if you're very good at puzzles. Okay, so my order of attempting will be first I will be attempting the first question, 4 definite questions, then I will be attempting this, then the second set. Okay, so if I have to consider this is a very easy question. So considering this, I will be attempting this question first, then first set, then last set, and then second set. That would be my order of attempts in this paper. Okay, so most of the questions are from numeric logic and puzzles. Okay, so you have 1 minute, 4 here, and 6. So I consider this question easy, then this, and then this. Okay, there is no difficult question in this paper. All the questions are doable. All the questions can be solved in less than 15 minutes or less than 12 minutes for sure. Okay, so the paper is on a moderate level. So I can say that you should be in a position to get eight questions right for sure in this paper. And if you're very good at puzzles and calendars and numbers, okay, so you can attempt 10 questions. 10 to 14 questions are doable. But make sure you're attempting 8 questions for sure. Okay, so let's get started, guys. A car servicing company has 10 LED boards which are fitted on a wall. Each of them displays the digit 0 to 9. They have programmed in such a way that, okay, so we have 4 cars, each of red color, white, black, and gray. Four number. The registration number is a 4-digit number. 4, black, and then gray. Perfect. Now let's get started. So we are given with the number of times it glowed. So 9 glowed once, 8 once, 7 once, 6 twice, 5 3 times, 3 twice, 2 1 time, 1 thrice, 0 2 times. Now the registration number of each car has a factor 5. So they should, all these 4 cars should end with either 0 or 5. So you have 2 zeros and 3 5s. So it can be 5550 or 0055 in any order. Okay. Now, except the white car, all the other cars have at least 3 different digits. Perfect. The registration number of black car has the highest value numerically. So this cannot be 1 or 0 or 2 or 3. Right? It should be the registration number of black car has the highest value. And for example, if this is 7, so if this is 1 2 3 4, okay, you do not have 4, so 1 2 3 5, 2 3 1 0. Okay, so if this is 5 6 7 8, then this should be 6, or this should be a number in 6,000s or something. Okay, so the value of this number should be greater than the remaining 3 registration numbers. Now the registration number of red car has 4 different digits, 3 of which are not present in the registration numbers of any of the other 3 cars. Of which car? Red. So red has 3 digits which did not appear in the registration numbers of other 3 cars. So the numbers can be either 9, 8, 7, and 2. Out of these 4, 3 digits are present in the red car's registration number. Okay. The difference between the registration numbers of red car and gray car has a maximum value of 600 and minimum value of 500. Okay. The registration number of white car is exactly a factor of the registration number of black car. The sum of the digits of registration number of white car is 8. Okay. And in the registration number of white car, you only have either 1 digit or 2 digits. This do not have more than 2 digits. It is given except the white car, all the colors, all the cars have at least 3 different digits. So white car has only 1 digit or 2 digits. Now this is not possible because none of these 9 digits have been repeated 4 times in total. Okay. So I can say that white car has only 2 distinct digits, and the sum of the digits of registration number of white car is 8. So how can that be possible? So it will be possible only by considering the numbers 5, 1, 1, 1. And this number should also be divisible by 5. So I can say that the registration number of white car is 1115. Okay, so we are done with 3 ones, right? Now the sum of the digits of the registration number of white car is exactly a factor of the registration number of black car. So black car should be the registration number of black car should be a multiple of 1115. Okay, and the starting digit of black car cannot be less than or equal to 5. Okay, so if this is 5 or if this is 5, then you can have we are done with months. So for example, let me assume this as 0. Okay, so this can be 2, and in that case this can be 3. Okay. Huh. So the leftmost digit of black car should be 3. It cannot be 0 or it cannot be 2. So 1115 into 3 will be equal to 3345. But you do not have 4 here. Okay. So the the leftmost digit of black car cannot be 3. Now 1115 into 4 will be 4460. So you do not have 4 here. Okay. So this number cannot be 3, cannot be 4. 1115 into 5, which is equal to 5575. So if you use all the 5s here, so you only have 3 5s. But here, if I consider this number to be 5575, you'll be getting 4 5s, which is not possible. Okay. So next, 1115 into 6. You have 6690. This is possible. Now 1115 into 7. 7805, which is also possible. Wait. 7805. Now let's see. The reason being, the red car should have exactly 3 digits out of these 4, 9, 8, 7, and 2. Okay, so if black car has 7805, 2 of those digits are being used in the registration number of black car, which is not possible. So this cannot be 7805. So 1115 into 7. Now 1115 into 8. 8920. Again 8920. So the registration number of red car cannot sorry of black car cannot have 892, 3 of these 4 digits. Okay. Now 1115 into 9, 10,035, which is also not possible. So I can say that the registration of black car is the registration number of black car is 6690 for sure. Clear? Then okay, so we have used this. The sum of the digits we are done. We have used this. Is exactly a factor of black car. We have used this. Now 6690. Okay, so 9 was already used in black car, so the remaining digits in the red car will be 872. Okay, so this should have 8, 7, and 2. So the fourth digit can be either 5 or 0. Clear? Either 5 or 0. And the starting digit can be either starting digit cannot be 5. The starting digit cannot be 5 because you cannot have 5278 being or 5782 or 5728 as a multiple of 5. Okay, and the starting digit cannot be 8 or 7 because the numeric value of this registration number should be less than the registration number of black car. So this will be 2. So the second digit can be either 7 or 8. If this is 7, this will be 8. And if this is 8, this will be 7. And the last digit can be either 0 or 5. Clear? Now, gray. Now, the difference between the registration numbers of red car and gray car has a maximum value of 600 and minimum value of 500. So this is being done. So we have already used one here. So gray car can be either 500 or 600 less than red car or more than red car. Okay. So this the starting number of the registration, the starting digit of registration number of gray car should be 3, because 2700 or 2800 plus 500 or plus 600 will give us the number in 3000. Okay. Now we have used only uh, 2 5s or only 1 5. So this should be ending with either 5 or 0. And this number should also have one more 5. Okay. So 5 here, 1 5 here. So you can have 5 here and 5 here. Then you will be having what? So 1 5, 1 5, 1 5, 3 5s. So if I consider 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here, in that case, we are done with 3 5s. So you need to have one more 0 and one more 3, because we are done with 6 2s, 1 7, 1 8, and 1 9. So we are left with 2 3s. So this number can be either 5 or 3. And this number cannot be 5. 3500, because 2700 or 2800 plus 700 will give us a number in 3500. So this number should be 3 for sure. And this number can be either 0 or 5. Clear, guys? Okay. Now let's use this. The difference between the registration numbers of red car and gray car has a maximum value of 600 and minimum value of 500. So let me take 2780 or 8580. Okay, plus 500. This should be 3280 and plus 600, 3380. So the number should be between 3280 and 3380. Now, if I consider this should be this to be 3870 or 75, sorry, 2870 plus 500, 3370 or 3470. So the number should be between this. Clear? Now 3370, this is not possible because you have 335. 3355 is possible or 3350 is possible, isn't it? And we cannot have 3355 because except the white car, all the other cars have at least 3 different digits. So these 2 digits should be either 50 or 05. So this should be either 3350 or 3305. Okay. So this number cannot be 2870 because this number should be less than 3370. So the number here is 278. Okay, so you have 10 here, 10 here. So 2 zeros were being used, 1 5 here, 1 5 here, 2 5. So you are left with one more 5, and that will be here. So these are the registration numbers of these 4 cars. And this completes the set. Now moving to the last question. Now, since dietitian prepared a diet chart for him for the month of May, which had 7 different types of food to be consumed during 7 different days. Types of food included chicken, fish, eggs, vegetables, then grains, then you have milk products, and then you have fruits. Now, on each particular day of the week throughout the month, he had the same type of food. So he has, for example, if we consider that he eats chicken on Monday, so every Monday in that month he will be eating chicken. And this is given to be a month of May, so you will be having 31 days. Okay, on Monday he seen ate neither fish nor whole grain, and on 17th May seen ate whole grain. So on Mondays, seen ate neither fish nor whole grain, and on 17th May seen ate whole grain. So this tells me that 17th May, sorry, 17th May is not Monday. Now there were at least 2 days between the day he ate fish only and the day he ate milk products only. Okay, at least 2 days. Now there were 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays in that May. So this is very important statement, guys. And he ate green vegetables only and fruits only on 2 consecutive days, but he ate neither of these on Thursday. Now on 8th May, Scene 8 did not eat fish, while on 23rd May, Scene 8 eggs only. On Monday, Scene 8 neither fish nor whole grain, and on 17th May, Scene 8 whole grain. Now there were 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays in that May. Okay. So in a month with 31 days, when can we have 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays? There are 2 scenarios here. When first is on Friday, second of that month on is Saturday, and third of that month is on Sunday. Then you will be having 29th as Friday, 30th as Saturday, and 31st as Sunday. So in this scenario, you will be having 5 Saturdays and 5 Sundays. Now this is one scenario. The second scenario being first is on Saturday, second on Sunday. So in that case, you will be having 29th as Saturday, 30th as Sunday, and 31st as Monday. So in this scenario, you will be having 3 Fridays, 3 Saturdays, and 3 Sundays, whereas here you will be having 3 Saturdays, 3 Sundays, and 3 Mondays. Okay, and now we are given that 17th May is not Monday. So if the third is Sunday, then fourth will be Monday. Right? Then if fourth is Monday, 4 plus 7, 11th is on Monday again, and 18th is on Monday. Okay, so if first is on Saturday, second Sunday, then third will be on Monday. So if third is on Monday, 10th will be Monday, and 17th will be Monday again. Isn't it? If third is Monday, then 3 plus 7, 10. So 10th will be Monday, and if 10th is Monday, then 17th May will also be Monday. But as per the statement number 2, 17th cannot be Monday. So this case can be eliminated. So I can say that first is Friday, second Saturday, third Sunday, fourth Monday, fifth Tuesday, sixth Wednesday, and seventh Thursday, eighth Friday, ninth Saturday, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, then again 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31st. Now we can determine the day of the week with given date in that month of May. Now on 8th May, Sin did not eat fish. So 8th May is Friday. So he did not eat fish nor whole grain. Sorry, no, did not eat fish, while on 23rd May, 23rd Saturday, he ate eggs only. So on Saturday, he will be eating eggs only. So we have considered this. On Monday, Sion ate neither fish nor whole grain, and on 17th May, Sion ate whole grain. So 17th, 17th is on Sunday, so you have him eating grain on Sunday. So there were at least 2 days between the day he ate fish only and the day he ate milk products only. Now he ate green vegetables only and fruits only on 2 consecutive days, but he ate neither of these on Thursday. So on Thursday, you cannot have seen eating vegetables and fruits. So he ate vegetables and fruits on 2 consecutive days. Vegetables, fruits, or fruits, vegetables, and none of them on Thursday. Okay, and there were at least 2 days between the day he ate fish, minimum 2 days, at least 2 days, and milk products or milk products, fish. Now you cannot have seen eating fish on Monday. Now he can eat milk products on Monday, and within a 2 days gap, okay, he cannot eat fish on Thursday, so he can eat fish on fish on Friday. He cannot eat fish on Friday, so he'll be eating fish on Thursday. So milk products here and fish here. This is one possibility. Okay, and then in that case he can eat vegetables and fruits in these 2 consecutive days, Tuesday and Wednesday. This is one possibility. Now the second possibility is, now if he eats fish here, okay, so 2 days gap, so he should be eating milk products on Friday. And if we consider that he is eating milk products on Tuesday, he has to eat fish on Friday. So this is not possible. Okay, and in that case, he should be eating vegetables and fruits on Wednesday and Thursday. And on Wednesday and Thursday, you cannot have seen eating both vegetables and fruits. So this is not possible. Okay, now I can say that on Monday, you have him eating milk products. On Thursday, you have him eating fish. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, he will be eating either vegetables or fruits in any order. Okay, but I can say that on Monday, he is eating milk products for sure. And Thursday, fish for sure. Okay, so Monday, either vegetables or fruits. Or let me put crosses at all the places. And on Friday, we have him eating chicken. So this is an open set, and you can answer the questions based on this table. Clear? Now moving ahead to the previous set. There is an intense competition for getting into an Indian team for 2 slots of openers. BCCI selection committee decides to closely monitor Dilip Trophy matches for the purpose. To keep the performance in proper perspective, it is, however, decided to award the players' grades instead of recording the run scored directly. Formula for grades is as under. So you're given that a batsman scores 100 or more, he will be given with grade A, 50 to 99 grade B, 34 to 49 grade C, 33 or less grade F. The performance of these three openers PQR in the 4 matches in which they participated is as under. Every player scored at least 1 century. So you need to have A grade here, A grade for Q, A grade for R, for sure. Now in no 2 matches, Q scored, in 2 of the matches, Q scored 0 and 30 runs. So Q has 2 Fs. We do not know which matches. So Q has 2 Fs. 1 minute. So let me write these on the left hand side. 2 Fs and A. And we need to determine the grade secured by Q in the 4th match or in the other match. Now, no other scores of Q or any of these players were less than 40. So the third grade can be either A, B, or C. Now, each of the 4 matches, the grades obtained by 3 openers were all different. However, it was only in match 1 and match 3 that grades not awarded to any of these 3 openers were identical. Okay. Now, R secured the same grade in both, and none of the other players did not get F. Okay. Now let's understand this point very carefully. In each of the 4 matches, the grades obtained by 3 openers were all different. However, it was only in match 1 and match 3 that grades not awarded to any of these 3 openers were identical. So these 3 players were awarded different grades out of these 4. For example, A, B, C, and F. Okay. It was only in match 1 and match 3 that grades awarded to any so that the grades not awarded to any of the 3 openers were identical. Okay, so if player P was given with A, B, C grades, so player Q should also be given with A, B, C, and player R should also be given with these 3 grades A, B, C in any order. Okay, so that grade F was left and the grade F was not awarded to any of these openers, right? Now I can say that in match 2 and match 4, Q was awarded grade F. Okay, so it's కొంచెం అర్థం చేసుకోండి. So you have 4 grades, right? So A, B, C, F. So F was secured by Q in 2 games and no other players P and R they did not get any F. So in all the 4 matches, okay, so P and R will be getting only these 3 grades only. A, B, C in any order. Now we are given that in match 1 and match 3, the grade that was not awarded to any of these 3 openers were identical. So if you have in match 2, match 1 and match 3, if you have Q getting A, B, and for example F, so Q will be left with C and P and R will be left with grade C was not awarded to Q and grade F was not awarded to P and R. So this should not be the case. Okay. However, it was only in match 1 and matches that grades not awarded to any of the 3 openers were identical. So in all the 4 matches, F was not awarded to both P and R. So in match 1 and match 3, I can say that F was not awarded to Q also, but Q has got 2 F grades here. So those 2 F grades should be in matches 2 and 4. So this statement is very important. Okay. So Q has got 2 Fs and that too in match 2 and match 4. Okay. Now R secured the same grade in both match 2 and match 4. So R got same grade in match 2 and match 4. So if this is X, this will be X. Okay. Now P in match 4 received the same grade as Q in his first match. B in match 4 received the same grade as Q in his first match. So if this is A, then this should be A, and R in his third match, and this should be A. So if this is A, this should be A, and this should be A. None of them secured the grade in match 2. So none of them received A grade in match 2. So this grade cannot be A, because in every match at least one person scored century. Okay, and this A cannot be F as well. So this should be either B or C. So let me assume this to be B. So this is B, this is B, and this is B. In another case, if this is C, this should be C, and this should be C. Clear? Now R secured same grade in both match 2 and match 4. Okay. So we have considered this. Now in one of the matches, P obtained the same grade as in match 3. However, the grades of Q and R in these two matches were different. And only in this particular match was a half century scored and a player got F grade simultaneously. Okay. So let me consider in one of the matches, P obtained the same grade as in match 3. So let the P's grade be Y. Okay. However, the grades of Q and R in these two matches were different. Okay. So in another, out of these three, so it is B already. So out of these two, or out of these three, it is given that the grades of Q and R in these two matches were different. So this that match cannot be match match 1, because Q has obtained grade B in match 1 and grade B in match 3. Same, C here, C here. So that match cannot be M1, or that match cannot be M4 as well. So if I consider that match to be M4, okay, that match can be M4, right? So if that match is M4, then this should be A. So if this is B, this should be A. So, and in that match, only in this particular match, which was a half century score, and the player got F grade simultaneously. So he has scored half century, and okay, that's one possibility. Okay, let's see. Let's come to this later. Now points for grades A, B, C, and F are 4, 3, 1, 0 respectively, and the top two batsmen out of the three are to be selected on the basis of points in the 4 matches. Okay. Now let's read the statements again. Every player scored at least 1 century, and at least 1 century was scored in every match. Okay. In 2 of the matches, Q scored 0 and 30 runs. Okay. In each of the 4 matches, the grade obtained by 3 openers were all different. So in each of the matches, the grades obtained by the players, by the 3 openers, were all different. So you cannot have, okay, you cannot have 2 ranks to be same. Okay. So if I consider that this as B, this cannot be B, because you already have B here. Okay. So we are given that in one of the matches, P obtained the same grade as in match 3. However, this match cannot be match 1 and match 3. The reason being Q and R should get 2 different ranks in these 2 matches. And that cannot be B for either. So if this is B in match 3, you'll be having 2 players awarded with rank B. Okay. So that should be match 2 only. So P got same rank in match 2 and match 3. So same here. So if this is Y, this will be Y. And we do not know whether the Y is on B here or E or C here. We do not know that. The grades of only in this particular match, there was a half century scored and a player got F grade simultaneously. Okay. So these three should be A, B, and F. Okay. Now let's see. So if this is B, this should be A. So the value of X is A. And here, okay. So in match 4, you need to have at least 1 century. So that will be A. And this will be A. So if this is A, the value of Y should be B. Because one player has got half century here. And here also, the value of Y should be B, AFB. So this should be B, which is not possible because you cannot have two B's here. So you can, this case can be eliminated. So BC, there should be one A here. So this will be A. And each player was awarded with rank or with grade A in at least one of these 4 matches. So this should be A. And so this cannot be F, this cannot be C, this cannot be A. So this should be B. So these are the grades awarded to each of these 3 players in these 4 matches, and this completes the set. So you need to do this much to answer this question. And this is the key point here. Okay, so I rate this question to be on moderate to difficult side only because there are a lot of things to keep in mind while solving this question. So the remaining 3 questions are doable. So 8 questions should be a minimum score in this paper. 14 questions can be attempted in this paper. You can attempt 14 questions. Okay. And if there is any set that you can leave in this paper, I can say that it would be this. Clear? So that's it for mock 20, guys. So all the best for the next mock. So if you are making mistakes, please analyze where you are going wrong, and that's more important. Okay. So thank you, guys.